channel. Today we're going to be doing a mid-month energy check-in to see where the energies are, see if there's any advice from Spirit, any guidance, anything you need to be looking out for the next few weeks. I'd say from now until mid-February. I ask God, my angels, guides, ancestors to watch over this reading. Help me to provide clear and accurate messages to my Aries collective. Help them to hear and see what it is that they need from this reading and direct any evil ill will away. I thank you in advance, my guides. Alright, Aries, we're going to start by pulling one of these 7 energies oracle cards to get an overall theme for the next couple of weeks. Okay, we have got the storyteller and a higher view. You got 2. Alright, so it could be somebody in your energy. 17 could be a relevant number. That is a storyteller. Could be Spirit giving you a higher view. You could be the storyteller. You could be writing something down. Maybe this is Spirit saying that maybe you should journal or write something in regards to that. Maybe you connect with Spirit when you write or journal or tell stories or something like that. Maybe Spirit is sending you a story. Maybe they are the storyteller of your life. You just gotta look at it from a higher view. Okay, you got the 5 of Swords as your central energy. Knight of Cups crossing you. Queen of Wands underneath you. Ten of Wands. Knight of Wands. And the 10 of Swords. Okay. This crazy lights. Okay. What I'm seeing with this is you've basically healed from something. You got out of it. Your win at all cost attitude, like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start this new thing. I've got this new idea. I'm gonna tell my truth. And then you got an offer of love, or some kind of water sign came in and disrupted what you had going on. Something threw you off of balance. What you don't see is that you're this Queen of Wands. Gender is not specific in tarot, so don't take it that way. The Queen of Wands is that passionate, action-oriented, ready to go, like the go-getter energy. This is in you. Like, you still have it. So if you feel that something happened in love or something like that, the passion that you have inside you is still there. You just might need to reignite that fire, because right now you may feel overwhelmed, or in the recent past you may have felt overwhelmed. The 10 of Wands, 10-10 could be of importance because you have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. You laid down the burdens from the past. You felt just completely overwhelmed. You were like done. Like you made it to the end of a certain journey and you were like, I'm finished. I cannot take no more. That's it. I'm laying this shit down and I'm going out about my business. Like with this Knight of Wands, you're like, I'm laying it down and I'm going to just move forward on my own passionately towards something that I'm passionate about, that I want. But what you laid down was more of like burdens in your life, like things you had to do, like overwhelming jobs, overwhelming responsibilities, things like that. But what was left is still in your thoughts. So in the near future, you're going to be being advised to lay down the pain, lay down the thoughts of the pain, lay down things that haven't surfaced quite yet, but will be surfacing. So, I mean, nobody wants to see the Ten of Swords or the Ten of Wands in a reading, but I tell the truth here. I don't sugarcoat, and everybody gets to that point to where we just have had enough, and it's time to, like, yeah, be victorious. Like I said, there's central energies. You're ready to win at all costs. You're ready for this victory. You're ready to tell your truth, do the thing, whatever it is that you want. But there's some kind of water sign or some kind of love that's getting in the way of this. Yeah, it's going to require you to have strength. Like I said, you may have laid down the burden of like an actual relationship or an actual job in the recent past. But when it comes to feelings and emotions and thoughts of those feelings and emotions, you're kind of having to have strength. Yeah, remember that you're working passionately towards this Ten of Pentacles. This is what you want. You want that quintessential dream, like the house, the picket fence, the dog, whether you want a man or a woman or whatever it is, that happily ever after. Remember what you're fighting for. And remember that sometimes to get there, we have to put in a lot of work. What's easy is never worth it. What's worth it is never easy. So anytime you're faced with adversity or challenges, you need to be reminded that, you know, I lost my train. That everything has that purpose. Everything has that reason. Like, you work hard because the end result is going to be worth it. You know, it's going to be that Ten of Pentacles. Once you lay down these burdens, though, a lot of opportunities opened up to you. And I think you really got the message that everything in the world, because you have the World card here, everything in the world is connected. It's all connected. Like, every choice we make, every move we make, every move somebody else makes, it all is like a butterfly effect. And you realize that once you laid down the burdens, you saw that because you made that change, things started happening. Yeah. You got the Three of Wands on top of the Knight of Wands. So your main focus right now is just getting stuff done. The Three of Wands can sometimes be like a waiting card for manifestations to come in. But what I see is, like, you know, with the Two of Wands, that's all about making the choice of which way you want to go. So basically, you've already done that. You've made the choice of which way you want to go. Now it's time to move passionately towards that, because you have the Knight of Wands on top of the Three of Wands. That's why I say it's not a waiting card, because the Knight of Wands kind of moves impulsively. They move quickly. They passionately, like, they are driven by emotion towards what it is that they want. And so that's your main focus right now, is doing that. The only thing that's crossing you is something in regards to emotions. Yeah. And then you got the Seven of Wands. Remember that when this comes in the near future, this Ten of Swords, it's not saying that something bad is going to happen. This is just going to say you're going to finally get to a point to where you realize that it's time to understand that you've leveled up to a point in your life. And the reason why you've leveled up to this point is because you've endured a lot of pain. You've endured a lot of people stabbing you in the back, stabbing you in the front, stabbing you wherever. And it's reminding you that once you get to that place, don't go back down to appease other people. Stand strong in that and have the strength to overcome those emotions, to really face the emotions, because sometimes we bury stuff. And in order to grow, eventually we have to face it. Eventually we have to pull all that stuff out from the closet. Like, if you're going to move, you got to pull it all out, right? And you got to face it. You got to be like, why am I holding on to some socks from 1924 or something wild like that, you know? Like, it's time to take stock of how you got to where you're at, why you got to where you're at. Be thankful for everything that you've been through, no matter how hard, no matter how painful it was to get there. Just remember those things and then just let them go, you know, like you don't have to hold on to it anymore. It's not happening in physical reality right now, so it's time to just release it. And I'm going to pull this card from the positive thoughts, something to kind of reflect on the next couple weeks. It says, I balance my masculine and feminine sides. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace and all is well. That's right, all is well. Be the storyteller of your life, you know. Let spirit guide you. Let spirit tell you what it is that you truly are headed towards, and just find that balance and that peace in the midst of adversity, because you're headed towards this Ten of Pentacles here, and the only thing, like I said, that's crossing you is really just the strength to face those emotions that you possibly have suppressed for a while and just deal with them. Hopefully something in here helped. I hope something resonated. If it did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd love to see you in the next one. I love you guys to the moon, stars, and Mars.